Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Rimworld. It's Friday. You've made it. Last time we got the new power network up and running, which meant we took down the wood-burning generators. Yay. Then we accidentally disconnected the batteries from the power grid. I've only just noticed that, so let's get that fixed. We handled another couple of raids. We gained this lad, Trek. Unfortunately, in his first few minutes here, he lost a leg in combat. So now he has a peg leg. We're also looking after this fellow, Nikolai, for a quest. And we have a wild man, Wasp, who we're trying to tame. It's a whole thing. Going through a little bit of a food shortage as well, unfortunately. Hopefully that's going to be dealt with fairly soon. Trek here just recovering from his injuries. And now we have a brewery. Or at least we will have in a moment, when Sadie gets off her ass and finishes it. So, this has one job and one job only. It makes wort forever. Benji trying to keep on top of the food situation, which is good. Now, Trek does need a new pair of pantaloons, and we have a Mad Boomerlope as our first event of the day. Right then. Good job. Off you go. Now I do want to make it so that we're defended up to the walls from fire. Because this keeps happening. Now one thing we do want to queue up, we want to make pants, t-shirts, and cowboy hats. All these are going to be doing until we have 10. We've got plenty of cotton lying around, so we also have another bunch here. And the cooking area is dirty again. So, gonna get this cleaned up. Stopping until that kitchen is spotless enough. There we go. Benji, of course, moving very slowly due to the food poisoning. So the fire should hopefully burn itself out. It's not looking good, but it should at least burn itself away from the base. So Sadie is up and back to smoothing the walls. And a psychic drone. Not great. One thing I just noticed I didn't put in here, which I really should have done, is a light. Actually really close to being done on the power network up here. That's good. Maybe Sadie can get that finished for us tomorrow, which would be fantastic, because then Sadie can get on to more important things. And our prison has caught the plague. 3.2 days, that's all you have to survive here, Nikolai. Not with that tent quality, you don't. Wasp also with the plague here. Wasp has a good chance. Ah, Nicholas seems to be coping just about. Plague, amusingly, is better than infection. One of our does has given birth. Yeah, a couple of new baby does. That's nice. Just need Sadie to get all of this finished. And we will be laughing. Now, if we check on the plague bearers, Wasp's doing okay. And Nikolai's doing okay. Fantastic. And we're ready for the one last piece of power conduit to finish that off. Got ourselves a little harvest as well, that's good. Still no food in it, but, you know. What can you do? Wow, the goat doe is pregnant again at the ripe old age of 12. I'm gonna have a couple more babies soon. And we failed the quest, I don't care. Quickly tack a door on there. And a timber wolf has gone cuckoo. Okay. Right. Should probably get this pupper dealt with. Ohio. Huh. It's odd. I'm used to someone dying when that happens. But we're eating wolf tonight, boys. Ah, 5 hours old. So cute. It's a little annoying that we keep revealing bits and pieces in here, but it's not the end of the world, and a fault in an electrical conduit has caused a fire. It's fine, our power grid is okay. Just need some minor repairs. How are our plague bearers doing? Looks like they've both developed the immunity, which is good. There we go, Benji making some warts. Awesome. It's the same as usual really on that. We're just going to make it and freeze it. Then when our little brewery over here, not brewery really, fermenting station let's say, is done, everybody will be happy. Now Fernando's moving slowly because of food poisoning. Everybody else is doing pretty okay. The process turns 25 hops into 5 buckets of wort. See what's Trek doing. Trek is hauling, fantastic. Right, we are going to start to get some fermenting barrels installed. Now we do have one slight problem in here, and that's the temperature. So, what we're going to do is we're going to crack in a quick cooler. Ah, yes. Order a very quick mine shaft, I think. And now that will let me install a cooler. Okay, visitors. What's this? Let's take care of 2 doggos. No thanks. Alright. I'll wake Sadie up to get some breakfast. And then straight to work on the cooler, please. Wasp has been tamed. Yeah. Now we can brew up the beer. So, the shuttle's here. Reset that to auto load. And prioritize loading the shuttle. Get rid of one more mouth to feed. And let's send that off. There we go. Quest complete. So we have Wasp now. Wasp is a very good warden. Definitely, Wasp is good at most things. And in terms of combat, is definitely melee. So, I'll give Wasp the knife. So it takes 25 wort to make a beer. 25 wort is 125 hops, so I probably don't need all of those barrels. I might actually just cancel the mining order from there. And cancel all of that as well, and just install one more barrel there. Because we want all of that hauled out. We have an ambrosia sprout. Let's get that set up. How are our other sprouts doing? That one is gone. And that one is gone. Okay. Now, we are going to take a proactive piece of action here to make sure we do not run out of food again anytime soon. This is a master potato farm. It's going to grow master potatoes. We've been left a gift of a uranium knife and a recurve bow. Okay. 6.75 DPS on that knife. Much more on the plasteel one. But it's a nice gift. I mean, it's worth a bit. Now, you're good at those things. So we have a crafter, an artist, a tailor, a smith, a plank cutter. Yeah, okay, we have everything covered, which is good. Just gonna switch those two over. Now, one thing I do want to look at, Trek, you have the darkness debuff, so going to need another lamp right there, I think. And we're going to cancel that, just that Trek starts making pantaloons. There we go. Everything is working. So you may be wondering why I'm making so many spare clothes. If we look at this, this is an awful quality alpaca wool t-shirt. It's still worth $56. Clothing, when you've got the means to make it, like we have right now, is a fantastic trade good. But of course, ideally we want more wool. Sadly, don't have any animals to tame, not murderize. Wink, wink. To steal wool from. But it's fine. Because we know, if we look at this, it takes 40 of a material to make pants, 40 to make a t-shirt, 25 to make a hat. So assuming we can keep the profit margin up, we can buy the stuff to make those. Okay, drug production is done. this means is that we can destroy that and destroy that. In fact, we won't destroy that. We're going to have it reinstalled there. And we replace the crafting spot with a drug lab. Bad temperature. Okay, now we have our little meth lab set up. We'll go back to making the smoke leaf joints, but it'll be faster. In theory. Sadie, if you have nothing better to do than that, you can go back on the planet and stuff. Right, we need food. And we're really struggling for options to get it. Oh dear. Alright, one thing we will do is set all of the animals to be tamed. And of course we need a research project. Now, I think it is psychite refining we're going to go for. Question is, what do we do about the food situation? We need a trader, is what we need. So we need to buy in a whole pile of meat. And we're going to have plenty of pot to sell them. Now, this task here. I'm going to adjust it. Because I want a lot of stone blocks. Because with those stone blocks, we are going to make some sculptures. Now, we do not want to use anything useful, which is why we want the stone blocks. Because they're going to get turned into these statues, which we're then going to install in places to improve the beauty, and eventually sell. Take Sadie off of cleaning priority 1. And also crafting priority 1. Hauling priority 1, sorry, and crafting. In the hopes that she starts cleaning up now. After she's gone and gotten high. Yeah. Starting to feel like an actual base now, instead of just scrabbling around trying to stay alive. big problem is the food. Ah, Christ. Toxic fallout. That's always fun. Right, toxic fallout. Basically, anything that is outside is fucked. That includes all of our food. So, we need to make sure that as little of the base is outside as possible. So, we're going to install some roofs. Just to make sure that all the doors can be used. Fairly obvious that I want that roofed and that roofed if they're not already. It's probably not going to work. Some of this, but we have to try. Now, then we want to set up allowed areas. So, area 1. That is fine. All of that has to be fine. So what we're doing here is linking up the outdoor spots. So, bedrooms, fine. Freezer and kitchen, fine. Hospital and prison, fine. That's fine. That's fine. And all of that is fine. But nowhere else. And then we have to start restricting things. So unfortunately, everybody is now restricted. You will start to see the wildlife dying out, which is good because we managed to get something that isn't that massive herd of boomalopes afterwards. The plants will die until this toxic fallout ends, and nobody knows when the toxic fallout will end. It will be some point between now and next Tuesday, more than likely. If it's still going in 2 episodes' time, I'm going to be pissed. Yeah, Sadie trying to roof everything up for me. Just to protect my people when they're out and about. And to give the animals some shelter. So now the eclipse is over, you can see there's this nasty green. And that's the toxic fallout. Now, starvation. Is that going to be animals? Oh, we're out of food completely, aren't we? Right. This is going to upset some people. As well, no. Right. Yeah, it's going to upset some people, both in-game and outside. Unfortunately, the food situation is desperate. So, we are going to need to manufacture ourselves some food. But the animals are rotting straight away. So, there's nothing I can do. Can you... Okay, so that one's fine. Just gotta make sure the animals are inside when we bump them off. Oh no, looks like we're okay. I'd be pretty fucking mad too right now, mate. But you ain't going nowhere. Good thing here is that we know this boomlight will die. Or at least we hope this boomlight will die. Now, we do have a little bit of meat on the menu. Cost us a lot. To be fair, might as well kill that as well. Right. We need food, guys. Come on. Oh, that's shiny. So the boomlight has calmed its shit. Oh, that's just what we need right now, a flash storm. Things weren't bad enough. Now the fucking wall's on fire. So we're going to have to risk Sadie's health a little bit here. Hopefully that was a short enough burst. Still, 4.8% toxic buildup just from that. That is how deadly this can be. All of the boomalopes coming for Toxicity. Now, if this can pass out, I'm going to send someone to rescue it real quick. Just going to quickly set up some animal sleeping spots. I'm going to watch this Mega Sloth, because if it passes out, Mega Sloths provide a lot of meat. Well, it's okay because we can make drugs. Oh, a boom lip exploded. Oh god. Oh, it's all gone wrong. Yo, dumbasses, up you get. Oh boys, now is not a good time. Sorry, but I might need to ask you lot to come back later. Sadie, run! Okay, Wasp, you're my knife wielder. Go. Okay, folks, good job. Right. Benji, get that captured. Fernandez, get that captured. Trek. Okay. Wasp, get that rescued. Oh, he's stoned. Okay. Benji, get that captured. Crap. Okay, Benji, I need you to start doctoring fast. Okay, we lost one. That's fine. Let's get everybody back home. We lost two. But Maddox is going to be okay. Right. Benji, you're allowed to go deal with the fire. Sadie, we need another pair of hands. Oh, right. Not well enough to be recruited yet. Ah, the Mega Sloth died during the raid. That's a shame. And now we're officially low on medicine as well. That's awesome. Right, now we can make drugs. So, $14 for a piece of flake, $21 for a piece of yayo. So, let's add both on. Flake needs 4, yayo needs 8. So, flake is the way to go. Sadie. Gonna need Sadie to go and recruit Maddox, since Sadie has that inspired recruitment buff for the next few days. There we go. Inspired recruitment means that this will be a guaranteed, almost guaranteed success. And there we go then. We have another recruit. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put you on. You can all have one on smithing. You tailor, you craft, you art. There we go. Everyone has a job. Hopefully this fallout can quit so that we can get some food going. Ideally before we have to resort to cannibalism. See, the wildlife, we are down to insects in the caves, and that's it. And you know, we might have to be desperate enough to need to do that now. Yeah, there's only one more meal in storage, and that's about to get taken. Okay. I think it's time. Dog, are you high? Get back where you're supposed to be, you little shit! Right. So, Maddox here, decent with melee. So, Maddox is going to go and grab a knife. Unfortunately, Maddox and Wasp are still quite badly injured, so it may just have to be the guns. Right, let's get some insects cleared out. They'll be perfectly safe in here. I will just need to make sure they're allowed to use insect meat. It's not great, but it'll fill stomachs. So, in we go. Right, what's the situation? Okay. You are going straight back to bed. Right. Let's see, Benji is in trouble. Okay. You are going to take Benji. I've got a couple of minutes. Finish that spider off. Where's this? Okay. You can basically see that it is all going firmly to hell right now. Right, that is dormant. That is dormant. There are still a few insects on the map. Guessing they'll be in one of the other hives? No? Show me. Oh, okay. Alright. So, very quickly, I need to allow those corpses. I need to stretch the allowed area into the caves so that someone can go get them. Also going to want a whole swathe up here. Right, Fernandez, get to the hospital. This is the part where we hope, because now everybody is injured. Fernandez has collapsed. Right. Wasp, go. Right. Both of my doctors are down, which means Trek, you are hereby forcibly recruited. Oh, God. Benji and Fernandez both dead now. Let's try and get that food. And Trek has an infection. Oh, that's just the best. Alright, let's get some shit cremated. Benji, of course, was our cook. Now, someone else has been drafted. He was also our researcher. And now Sadie's gone batshit. And with no medicine and very little medicine and no food, and nobody working, Maddox is trying, bless him. Actually, I think he came to eat some insect jelly. I've got a funny feeling that today marks the end of this colony. Go, Maddox, go, go, Maddox, go, go. And now Trek is going to start shanking animals. Okay, you know what? I don't think you are allowed up there. Just stop. And of course our doctor went insane, so now Sadie's gonna die. And there goes the last of the originals. Oh dear. I really don't see myself coming back from this. But Wasp is going to give it a damn good try. One of our deer is shit-faced. And now has liver cirrhosis because of it. Oh boy. Well, this current situation should tell you everything you need to know about Rimworld. Sometimes you just can't win. So now our doctor has an extreme infection that he couldn't cure, and basically we're fucked. Maddox and Wasp might survive, but it's 2 people defending a very, very small colony. So, folks, I am declaring that this colony, this run through, is over. We fought well, we fought hard, but it just was not to be. But that doesn't mean I'm stopping. Monday we'll be back with a new colony, a new setup, and a new set of rules. Don't worry, I will go through those rules when we get to it. So, folks, as we stare at the green death that is our current colony, I do hope you enjoyed this first series. It's a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. But, que sera, sera. You know what to do. Thank you very much, folks, for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.